Eric Horn here with Anthony Slater after the Thunder's surprising loss tonight, 85-84 to the Dallas Mavericks in Game 2 of their Western Conference Series. This Thunder update is brought to you by J. Marshall Square, Oklahoma City's only big house apartment community. Yes. All right, I got that part right. Anthony, what did you think about tonight's game, and were you surprised?
Well, I mean, obviously, who isn't surprised? I think the Mavs might have been surprised. I mean, but obviously the story is Kevin Durant. 7-33 shooting, 26 misses. I think we heard that's the most since Michael Jordan in a playoff game.
Yeah.
Whatever year. We know it was a lot of years ago. 97. The more he missed, the more frustrated it got. The more he tried to break out of it, the more I thought it hurt the Thunder, especially down the stretch. They go 2 of 15 shooting in the final 5:36. Only score 6 points. I believe the Mavs outscored them by 5 or 6. It's fourth quarter troubles again. I think the one possession that tells you a lot. I think there was a lot of people criticizing like Billy Donovan's, drawn up plays and what the offense looked like. Mm-hmm. But I mean, he got Durant on a 16-footer on an out of bounds play that was just, it's a great shot. Durant misses it. Adams gets the rebound, throws it back out to him for a wide open corner three to take the lead. Left that one really short. You could tell his frustrations were getting to him. He had 7 turnovers tonight. Yeah. I mean, the story of the night isn't anyone else on the Thunder except Kevin Durant had a really bad night.
Yeah, and if he didn't have a bad night, this game, this would have been 2-0 going to Dallas. And even at the end, he had good looks at the basket to get the game-winning points. He had that open jumper, and then he had a three-pointer that Wesley Matthews was kind of running at him, but he still had a good look for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and then he had a layup with 3 seconds left that would have won the game, but Justin Anderson flies in and blocks it. Westbrook tips it back up, and then for about, 90 seconds, we actually thought the Thunder win this game because Steven Adams catches it, puts it back in to win it, buzzer goes off, refs count it. Yeah. Adams just got his hands in the air, crowd's going nuts, but a lot of players, you could tell like Durant and Westbrook, they kind of knew he didn't get it off in time. Mm-hmm. Refs go over, look at it, wave it off, and we're going to Dallas. I don't know if you can, I'm not going to say this is a toss-up series at this point, but now it's a little more interesting. And we saw Durant and the Thunder tighten up at times tonight. The pressure's only going to get greater as they go into Dallas. Needing it. You want to see them win too, but they need at least one in Dallas.
You talked about in the middle of the game, you kind of turned to me and mentioned Canner and them getting the ball to Canner. Do you think that that's something that they need to do more going forward, kind of sharing the ball more? We've written about this for Tomorrow's Oklahoma about Westbrook and Durant, their trust, them taking a majority of the shots in the end of the game and it not working out for them.
Yeah, I think there was times, especially when Russ was off the floor, Durant was really struggling. That Enes Kanter is a good post-up player. He's a good guy to get in the pick and roll. They weren't using him. They were kind of just saying, hey, he's out there and maybe he can grab my miss was basically how they were going to try to use Enes Kanter, which, he can be used in other ways. He can be featured in a lot of ways. I thought they made a lot of mistakes tonight, missed a lot of shots. But, going forward, we'll see.
All right, we got some post-game video coming for you from Billy Donovan, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, Dion Waiters, some more of the Thunder players.
They've had late-game issues all season, the only team in the playoffs with the negative, clutch situations. Do you feel like their offense tightens up at all and you guys have an advantage the last 5 minutes of a close game?
Hey, they're a great team with great coaching. I'm not an analytics guy for, their situation with numbers and stuff like that. We have such great respect for them. These guys, they can score in any quarter. They can score in any quarter. And this is the playoffs. The stuff you're talking about was regular season stuff. And, tonight we just found a way to outlast them, and that's a credit to our guys.
Physical game for both teams. I thought game one, I think I mentioned that, I thought that Dallas obviously didn't shoot the ball particularly well. I thought they came out and shot the ball much better. Roles were kind of reversed. We just didn't have a great shooting night. I thought defensively we really were able to hang around and stay in the game with our defense. I think we generated really, really good shots. I'm anxious to see the film. I thought we got some really, really good shots late. The ball didn't go down, but I thought our defense gave us a chance. And I think to shoot the percentage, we shot 33% and shoot 21 from the three-point line and have a chance to win at the end. I think it's a good lesson or message for our guys going forward about our defense continuing to grow, because we've been I think a pretty consistent offensive team. We weren't great tonight. Give Dallas credit. They certainly bounced back after a tough loss here in game one, and they played very, very well, so give them credit.
Anthony started with Oklahoma. Have you seen Kevin have a shooting night like that and be as frustrated as he looked?
No, I think everybody on the bench was trying to encourage Kevin. The guy works so hard, every day when you see him and the amount of time he puts in. I think he has great expectations for himself. But the one thing we just kept trying to reinforce was his defense. I thought he got a lot of really good looks that he normally makes, and obviously he got the ball in some areas of the floor. I thought he tried to take the ball to the basket some. Just one of those nights, for him. And probably throughout his career, he hasn't had very many of them, And I thought he worked to get open. I thought he worked to get some shots. I think everybody is used to him, making it. But it was one of those nights, and I don't think for a guy that's just been as great of a scorer as Kevin's been for his entire career, and for him to shoot the ball the way he did tonight, I thought obviously was really, really uncharacteristic. But it happens, everybody, I think, all the great shooters and great scorers in this league can always point to a game or two where they really maybe just struggle.
Kevin, Randy Foy just said you walked in the locker room, said you're ready to get in some work tomorrow. What's your attitude after tonight's game?
It's a bad shooting night for us. It's part of it. I wish it didn't happen tonight, but it's a part of it. Got some great looks all night, and just didn't knock them down. So just stick with my routine. Don't do too much extra. Just go out there tomorrow and get ready for practice. It's one of those nights.
Next, Barry.
Barry Trammell, the Oklahoma. Kevin, did you see anything different defensively that Dallas did from game 1 to game 2?
No, not really. Not really. They threw a little zone in there, here and there, but for the most part, individually, it was the same.
Anthony.
Anthony started with Oklahoma. Did you guys think Adams' tip-in was in? Did you think it had a shot, or did you kind of know it was out?
I didn't know, but obviously it didn't count.
Any more questions? Right here, Royce.
Wish Young, ESPN. Kevin, you've had games before where you come out and you started slow, shoot 2 of 7 early, but you always seem to hit a shot that gets you going, and it never seemed like that one came in. Were you surprised yourself when they just didn't fall?
Yeah, I was surprised. A lot of them went in and out the basket, a lot of great looks. But like I said, it's a part of it. No excuse. I just got to make them next time. Got to be better. Put the work in. It's gonna have nights like that. That's a part of the business, man. So I just got to keep staying confident. And my teammates and my coaches stay confident in me, so they told me to keep shooting tonight, so I did. I didn't make them, so that's a part of it. Get ready for game 3.
Did the frustration bleed at all into the misses late? I think you had a possession where you had 2 straight good looks that looked like it was kind of left them short.
No, just like I said, I just missed them. Everything looked good for me. Coach drew up some good plays. Teammates set great screens. Russell delivered the ball perfect. It was on me after that. So, I just got to make them next game.
Jenny.
Jenny Carlson, the Oklahoma. And Russ, Billy said that he sensed you guys were locked in, ready to go, and defensively, you guys played pretty well tonight. What do you sort of assess just the swing between game 1 and game 2?
I just made some more shots, but I thought defensively we still did a great job. They didn't shoot the shots we wanted. We just couldn't make the shots we needed to make tonight. But like Kevin said, nights like that happen. We get ourselves prepared for the next game, defend the same way, and we expect a different turnout.
Barry.
Yeah, Barry Trammell with the Oklahoma. And Russell, you guys played together a long time. Kevin's a veteran now, doesn't really need a lot of encouragement. But what were you guys doing to try to get him going? Is there anything you do, or do you just let him shoot himself out of it?
You constantly keep feeding him. He's the best player in the world. He have nights like that. My job is to be able to find him, find a way to give me easy basket. Like you said, he missed easy ones tonight, but I know Kevin. I've been with him for too long. That won't happen again. So.
Do you think you underestimated them? After winning by 38,
No, we never underestimate any opponent. We come out and play the same way regardless. Like I said before, I thought we did a great job defensively, making shoot shots they wanted. We just didn't come over with the win.
What were they doing before the game? It looked like they interrupted your kind of pregame dance or whatever you guys were doing over there.
They ain't do nothing.
And weren't trying to send a little message to you?
No, that's fake shit.
Yeah, it's fake.
Basketball is a basketball game, man.
Just for the guys that don't play, you got to do something.
Dion, game 1 was playoff intensity, but this one's a little bit different playoff intensity down the stretch. What did you see in that fourth quarter just as the differences tonight?
Game runs, man. game around is a lot of emotions. It's a lot going on, and tonight, man, they came out. They made shots. And we knew it wasn't going to be easy walking into this game. The first game it was whatever, but this game we knew they was going to make adjustments. They got good coach over there, so they came and they made shots. They was aggressive. Tonight the shots we normally make, we didn't make. So I think we still did a tremendous job defensively, but just the shots that we normally make, man, we didn't make them tonight.
Can you take me through that and one layup of yours? Seemed like it's kind of stagnant on both ends. Nobody could score, and you got your shot going.
Man, I just want to be aggressive, man. Like if I'm going downhill, man, it's hard, especially on the big. I get downhill and I'm putting the pressure on him, and I'm just trying to be aggressive and make the right play. And I feel that once I get going downhill, a lot of bigs can't stay in front of me. So.
You had a really good view of the last play. Did you think Adams got that off in time?
I think I just was getting up off the ground. I was pulled to the ground, but we had 3 cracks at it, man. We had 3 cracks at it, and I feel as though just a second too late. It looked good though.
How was the locker room post game?
Quiet, but at the end of the day, this where it shows. This is going to show what type of team we are, how we respond. We can't, we can't break now. So at the end of the day, we know what come with it, and this is what we want. We get a chance to face that adversity, go on the road, hostile environment, and we gotta take care of business. So, gotta come together as a whole, like we've been doing all year, and bounce back, which I know we're gonna do. And it's the playoffs, man. I love every moment of it. It's only my second game, but it's fun. I'm enjoying it. So, I believe we're gonna come out ready, everybody. So, minor setback for a major comeback, man.
What do you think that says about the Mavericks, the way they've been fighting despite their injuries?
They hurt, but at the end of the day, it's the playoffs, man. Any given night, it could be somebody's night. You seen the night Raymond Felton came out. He's making shots. D. Will before he got hurt, and making shots. So, like I said, man, it's about us. We don't really care about what's going on over there. It starts with us. It starts with us on the defensive end, especially. So, it's gotta bounce back. Come on, man. We got 5 more games left. Only the strong survive.